Welcome back to the channel, friends. Glad to see you. You know, many think that survival depends on expensive gear. This is not so. In fact, survival problems arise from a lack of access to essential things like water, food, and warmth. Today, I will tell you about 24 inexpensive things you need to buy. These things are a priority to ensure your survival. I will discuss each of them and, if possible, provide references. Not all of them can be found on the internet. So here is your task. Are you ready? I want you to make a list. How many of these 24 do you already have? Let's start. The first is a tourniquet. Yes, that's right. It can save your life. I recommend the Generation 7 tourniquet. It meets military standards. This is not a military version, but it meets the same requirements. It can really save a life. Next is a way to start a fire. There are many ways to do this. Personally, I prefer to buy lighters in supermarkets. Go to the camping section or outside. They can be expensive, but if you pass by the checkout, you can find packs of 8 or 10 at a very low price. We have plenty of them, so we can always use them to start a fire. Next, make sure to have a good camping cookware set. Here's a great kit that really suits any needs. And of course, water is absolutely essential. Here's a pack of 100 water purification tablets. They are wonderful and will help get rid of various bacteria that may enter your water. The next thing I can't link you to is cash. Make sure you have enough cash. $20 bills or change. It's always useful to have cash in case of an emergency, to buy gas or something else at the last moment. Another absolutely essential item is Israeli 6-in-1 compression bandages. They are incredible and necessary to stop bleeding. Make sure you have plenty of such bandages. Next on the list are ties. They can be purchased anywhere. Ensure you have a variety, from large and sturdy to small. They are very useful in many situations. And here is one more thing I cannot emphasize enough. I have stressed this over 30 times. It is important to have electrolyte powder. You need electrolytes, especially if you find yourself in a situation of dehydration. This will help replenish potassium loss. You don't want to experience cramps when leaving a place or returning home. And speaking of returning home, it's always useful to have a notebook with you, of course, along with a pen, or better yet, a marker, to leave notes and messages for your group members. And to be able to see these notes in the dark, here is another useful device, a flashlight on a keychain. It's one of my favorite items. I really like it. It's not just a flashlight, but also many other tools, including the ability to start a fire. This gadget is simply amazing. If you don't have this person yet, for just $7 they should be on your list. Furthermore, you may not like it, but having an N95 mask is important. Yes, I understand that many dislike them, but it's about protection in specific situations. For example, if you find yourself in an area with chemical dust in the air, or in the event of a structural collapse, such a mask will definitely come in handy. Here's another essential item for just $6. A pair of whistles for emergencies. They have a built-in compass, and although I'm not a big fan of button compasses, it's a wonderful additional feature. The compass pairs well with maps. You don't necessarily have to buy them. I, for example, prefer topographic maps. But you can go to the local information center. They always give out maps for free. Gather enough of them to mark places where you can meet or go in an emergency situation. The next item is a flat bar, 15 inches long. We have many of these, and they are very convenient for various tasks. Don't miss the opportunity to buy it for $14. Number 15. A lot of soap. Choose which one. For dishes, regular, or in bar form. Make sure you have enough soap to maintain hygiene. It's important for your health. Another one of my favorite items is a rechargeable LED headlamp with many bright modes, including red light, which is perfect for nighttime. Rechargeable? Yes, because you can always use solar charging. I have many of them too, and it's convenient since the flashlight has a built-in battery and solar panels for recharging. How many of these items do you already have? Next in line is paracord. I will not leave a link for his purchase. You can find paracord in any store. Buy a lot of it, in various colors and styles. It has many uses. The following 3 items have a lot in common, so be sure to purchase multifunctional kits and place them throughout the house, in the car, and in bags. Emergency blankets and Mylar thermal blankets are a great solution. For example, a set of 10 pieces. And don't forget about emergency sleeping bags. They work similarly, but completely wrap around you to retain heat, especially if you need to stay outside overnight. Additionally, you can buy emergency survival tents. They are not like ordinary tents. Rather, they are canopy structures that protect you from bad weather. Here is a set of 4. Stock up on them. By the way, All 3 items are made from a lightweight material that can easily tear, so always keep duct tape handy. It works great in such situations. Its medical use and ability to serve as a fire starter are wonderful qualities of adhesive tape. And speaking of wonderful things, good vision should also be noted. Here is a pair of protective glasses. The packaging says they are intended for men, but it doesn't matter. They will suit anyone. The multifunctional set costs $10.99. I have many such glasses because losing sight in an emergency is the last thing you need. And finally, tactical gloves. I love them and use them all the time. They are very warm and protect my hands from injury. Moreover, they have pads for joint protection. And although their main purpose is protection, these pads can have other useful functions. While I mention links to these products, you can find them if you wish, but it's not necessary. Now your task is, how many of these items do you already have? A total of 24 things. Write the number in the comments. I'm curious. And also, write what other items you would add to this list. We want to make sure we have everything we need. Let's prepare as a community. Thank you for watching. See you next time.